I don't want to set the world on fire.
Chief Merritt?
The only thing that I'd add to that piece, all of the things that Chief Goodpaster said is correct in terms of the deficits that we have in the building. I think it's fairly well known. In our cover sheet, we indicated that just simply because of our location, we're on the far edge of the communication spectrum to begin with. That's a challenge in and of itself. The other aspect of this, particularly in an emergency operation situation, is that should other communication centers fail, we would still have we're a backup system, and we would still be able to have city interdepartmental communications. We'd be able to, with a 50-foot tower, it's a large footprint that we're able to communicate directly. We'll have capabilities and compatibility with multiple agencies, Department of Emergency Management, other police agencies, fire agencies, other public works groups and things like that will be available at the Emergency Operation Center, and then we'll have a stronger signal that we'll be able to generate and to bring into the building. So both from a day-to-day operational standpoint and from an emergency operation or just a large-scale operation. It could be a planned event, not necessarily even being an emergency event, but even a planned event provides us with the system. And as Chief Goodpaster said, we've been working with a number of groups. We had a design made. We have capabilities built into the building to house that. It basically have three components. We have a tower that's attached to the building, 50-foot tower, a series of antennas to provide communication under the 800 megahertz system for police, the VHF system for firecom, and ham, the amateur radios, folks. And then there's the actual base radios that are installed in the fire station and connected to the data points throughout the building.
Thank you, Chiefs. Could you also share with us the next steps as we go into discussion here, and we have some folks queued up for that. Could you share with us what the next steps are?
I believe on the cover sheet it indicates that the next step would be to request proposals and bids, and however both of the chiefs have researched the different options for providing this, and the equipment would be purchased through a state contract through Motorola, and they have a preferred vendor who actually then would install this and do the other part of the project. And so what we're looking at actually is a sole source situation. We would want to purchase off the state bid because obviously that's the most economical way to do that, and it's compatible with the other communication systems in the county. But then we would also want to use the vendor that wouldn't invalidate the warranty of that equipment. And so as opposed to going out for a request for proposals or bid for construction, we'd actually prefer to go forward with the sole source, which is where we would end up anyway with this particular set of vendors through the state contract.
Thank you.